This is for Ian. Um, Ian, I've been watching your videos for quite some time, and I find a lot of them to be thought-provoking and interesting. But I have to say that your last two videos regarding your having a sexual experience with a male friend of yours and your opinions that you voiced regarding that experience have me questioning where it is that you're at. I've made a couple of videos recently regarding beliefs and personal belief systems, and I have to wonder if you've ever taken the time to examine your own beliefs and question why it is that you believe them. You know, from the day that we're conscious enough to understand an idea, our belief systems are manipulated by our parents, our teachers, our friends, and basically anyone considered to be an authority figure. Though it may not have been intentional, the number of beliefs implanted in us in our formative years, many of which are still with us, are false and damaging, and they impede our progress on life's path. Now, you said that you were afraid to talk about your experience. I want to ask, where does that fear come from? Do you hold some belief that if two men have a sexual experience, that they'll go to hell or something of that nature? Religion is a huge source of guilt-inducing false beliefs. You expressed your discomfort on being aggressed on by another man, in your words. If it's any comfort, being aggressed on, as you call it, doesn't make you any less of a man. Aggression and submission are elements of sex, whether they are between a man and a woman, two men, or two women. And speaking of which, I couldn't help but notice that you didn't mention lesbians in your videos. Does that imply that you're okay with them, but not with gay men? Your remarks regarding what's a man's job and a woman's job, to me, these are throwbacks to 40 years ago. I don't encounter people these days who use these terms. Believe it or not, there are straight women out there who don't feel incomplete because they don't have a man doing a man's job. You implied that gay people need help. What kind of help? Psychological, medical? I don't want to burst your bubble, but homosexuality is not an illness, and more importantly, neither is it a choice. It is a realization of one's true nature. Can you tell me what day it was when you decided that you would be straight? It was probably the same day that I decided I would be gay. That day didn't exist. Things are what they are. They were what they were, with no conscious intervention on our parts. You do present yourself as a fairly open-minded person in your videos, so I would ask you to consider the fact that there are straight people, gay people, bi people, transgender people, people that not only come in different colors but also speak other languages. This is the human condition, Ian. We don't come out of cookie cutters. We're not all the same. Diversity is what makes this world the wonder that it is. I would like to suggest that you take some time and examine your beliefs on homosexuality. Try to pinpoint where they came from. You might find yourself surprised to see that you've got some misleading and false programming running around in your head that you weren't even aware of. And please believe me, I'm not trying to convert you. Trying to change a person's sexual orientation is as pointless as trying to change a person's eye color. All I'm saying is that you might want to examine why you're going through this angst that you're going through, and to lighten up on yourself.